Not all at once.
What's the problem with the shooting today? Just an off night for the team?
Yeah, we just couldn't hit shots. You got to give their defense credit, but we miss a lot of easy open shots.
When you have like that bad of a night shooting as a team, is it almost easier to brush it off because it just wasn't going anywhere?
Yeah, it just wasn't going our way. It's a good team we played. We lost 3 games all season. We knew it was going to be a tough task. And, we played them pretty well the last 3 quarters again. Just that first one seemed to cost us, and bad shooting.
Especially the way you guys got off to a hot start too, but then the second half of that quarter slipped away. It's got to be frustrating because you guys have made such an emphasis on trying to get better starts recently.
Yeah, I think a lot of that was due to shooting though. We just couldn't buy a basket, and they were hitting a lot of shots early on. So, it was just a tough one tonight. Just one we gotta try to bounce back from. Nobody really shot well, and hopefully we can put a better effort tomorrow.
Being a jump shooting team, is the ebbs and flows of being that team? Is it some days you're on, some days you're off?
I don't like being a jump shooting team, but that's how we're built right now, and it makes it tough. About a 3, die about a 3.
Avery brought up doing shoot around here. Obviously today you guys couldn't. Do you think that's something that really helped?
We played well last time. Only win when we shot here, so you got to look at doing it again. We seemed to shoot a lot better that day.
Did that hockey game really did it affect anything you guys did pre-game? Did you guys later or something, or was it?
No, pretty good. They were off the court by 6, 2 hours before the game, so that's when most guys come out and start shooting. A couple guys get here a little earlier, but for the most part, it's a normal time.
Do you find it back to arena?
Yeah, I don't like this arena one bit. It's a good thing it's not our arena after this year. Even last year, I didn't feel it. Just doesn't feel like our home arena. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel like it.
You mentioned before it's set up kind of like a dome. Is that the biggest thing? Just the sight lines just aren't
I don't
quite
think it's
the
like
same?
a dome. I think it's just not. It just doesn't have good. It's not a good visual. The depth perception is not there.
How are you? After the collision there, you all right?
I'm good. I just got hit in the ribs again, same little spot. It's good.
How helpful is it to get back out there tomorrow and just?
It's good. Just shake this one off and hopefully play better tomorrow. That's all we can do.
How big of a test is it for MarShon? I know he didn't play well, but to play against Kevin Durant,
It was good. It was good for him. He's had a chance to go against him, go against LeBron a little bit. So anytime you get matchups like that as a rookie, it's good for you to see where you're at.
When you say it doesn't feel like your home arena, is that just because of the familiarity or the?
Yeah, I think so. Just the familiarity and just. Well, for me, I'm used to shooting at. We always shot at our home arena in Utah, so the more you shoot there, the more it feels like your home arena.
Is shooting here something you suggest?
No.
Doing more?
Coach just want to shoot here.
Well, it doesn't help the way the schedule's broken down where you guys basically haven't been here either.
Yeah, back-to-backs. We played a lot of back-to-backs here, so that was the first opportunity I think we've had.
Well, and even now you play tomorrow and then you're on the road again for a week, so.
Yeah, we don't have shoot around.
Right.
Yep. Here's what it is.
Thank you.
Look back and you say, how in the world, after we had the defensive performance, did we not, pull this one out?
How in the world?
Yeah,
we didn't score any points.
Yeah, exactly.
We shot, 31%, 13%. So, yeah. And, Deron did the math for me a few minutes ago. Came down to the first quarter again. So.
But is this a good thing to say when or this is a point of emphasis when we see you running the break? That's probably not the best sign. At one point, I think we had a behind the back from Hump to MarShon, another behind the back. It was a great play, though.
We were flowing on that. I think we were in mode there, but we're unable to get clean looks. We got to get our guards good looks at the basket. They're shooting tough shots, and I guess it's a little bit of a credit to OKC for playing D, but ultimately we got to shoot the ball. when we hold a team like that caliber to that many points, we got to have a chance to win the game.
You come in, now there's time to think about it because you got another game. So when you look at Charlotte and see them coming, how much do you kind of say, well, here's a team we should be jumping on?
For us, there's no guaranteed wins. We should win this game. We got to approach every game like it's a huge game and really execute to give ourselves a chance. So it doesn't really matter who's coming in here. We got one tomorrow, 6 o'clock. I'll see you guys there.
When you look at adjustments offensively, is there anything you can put a finger on and say, well, we could have done this or we could have done that?
There's a few plays just cleaning up some things. The difference between getting a wide open shot and a contested shot is just, setting up your man, getting a good screen, delivering the ball on time. It's very small. So, you make some of those adjustments, you can see a huge change.
Does it just seem like you were right there, and then the end of the first quarter, they go, 17-2 or something like that?
Well, yeah, bad first quarter. You look at the rest of the game, we're back and forth with them in terms of points scored in the quarter. So, it's one of those things where we're going to have to put an emphasis on, getting out there and making it happen in the first quarter.
Can't we look at the tape and rewind here?
We missed shots today. We just couldn't really get in the rhythm. We never really got those easy buckets. So got a chance to run out and get layups. So nobody really got in the flow of the game. Nobody really got in the rhythm offensively for our whole squad.
How frustrating when you see how well the defense played and you're one of the best teams in the West?
Yeah, it's tough. But Oklahoma City is a good team. They're a good team. They win those type of games. They play bad, but they make us play bad. I got to give us some credit too.
For you, what kind of adjustments do you make after going out to tomorrow and coming and bounce back against Charlotte?
Nah, no adjustments. I just want to come out there with the same mentality tomorrow. Tomorrow's a new day, so hopefully I'll make the shot.
Just the challenge of you've got the back-to-back. How much do you just forget about it, or do you take anything from this game?
The only thing I take from this game is we missed a lot of open shots. Coach took some real good plays for us. We executed them real well. We missed them. We had a chance to get back in the game in the fourth. We just can't really make that big shot, that one big shot that we need to get the crowd into it. But like I said before, tomorrow will be a new day. Got to finish the shots fall tomorrow.
Coach said he wished we would have had a shoot around here today. Couldn't do it obviously because of the hockey. Does this mean we're going to see you here a little bit earlier tomorrow and make up the schedule?
Yeah, definitely. We'll get some shots up tomorrow. I think everything will be out tomorrow. We just got to continue to play defense like we did today. Shots are falling.
Is there anything you see behind all these shots, or is it just kind of
see behind it? No, we just miss it. I can't. We just miss it. We pass it. Professionals in here, we'll fix it. Everybody fix it tomorrow. Make open shots.
What was that like for you matching up with Kevin Durant first time?
He's good. He's pretty cool. So that's the only thing I take from him. He's good, yeah. He made some tough shots on me.
What happened on the one play when he picked you?
He was playing too much. Just giving me a jump shot. I should have just shot it.
MarShon, Avery talked about defending the pick and roll a little bit better. You seem to do that tonight, but is that something you want to continue throughout the season, just as a team?
Yeah, I think today offensively we got a good chance. I mean, today defensively was a big challenge for us, with Westbrook and Durant, and I think we did a pretty good job on the 81 points, but today was about making shots. I feel like we was making shots, we'd have a totally different conversation right now. We'd be talking about how we won by 10, but we didn't make shots today. So it's going to be days like that.
What happened with you? Because you were getting to the rim early. You hit your first 4, and then what happened after that?
My keys? I don't have my keys. Huh? I am? I don't have my keys. Hold on. What did you say?
No, I said, you got off to a great start. You hit your first 4 shots.
Yeah, they just did a good job of taking me away. Missed some shots I should have hit. It's one of those days for all of us. Tomorrow, just be looking forward to getting aggressive, being aggressive. Just can't wait for tomorrow.
What is the difference there between shooting here before the game and not shooting before the game? Is there anything? Is it just changing your routine?
You get a chance to see the ball go in that goal, but the rims are usually the same. Everywhere you go, same color, same basketball. We just can't hit none today. There's no excuse. No excuse. We just didn't make shots.
This is tough for you on a night like tonight as a humbling because you've been so good.
Is it tough for me? Yeah, it's tough. I mean, nobody wants to play bad, but we got a quick turnaround. I'm not really worried about it. That's what you ask. It's not going to mess with my confidence one bit. I'll be out there tomorrow shooting the same shot. Depending on the day, it might go in. It's going to be days like that. It's 66 games, and 65 games in 66 days. So sometimes you're going to miss.
Is there any tricks or exercises that you can do to kind of get your shooting turn around real quick?
Oh, shoot. I mean, once you get a certain age, you can't really get. It's tough to get better every day. By tomorrow, you got to shoot. You got to believe in yourself. That's the main thing. Then you believe it's going in, it's going in.
So do you think when Avery says that he wants to get you guys in here early and shoot around here, it's kind of as much a change of routine and a confidence thing and the actual
it's always good seeing the ball go through the rim that you're about to play in. I mean, it can't hurt. Shoot around is not going to hurt. So we're just going to get in there and just get some shots up, and I think tomorrow we'll be ready to go. If our defense plays another game like that, we'll win tomorrow.
Thanks, man.
Wow. In preparation for this game tonight, if somebody would have told me that the Oklahoma City Thunder with Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Kendrick Perkins, and on, would have scored 84 points, we would hold them to 41% field goal shooting, I would think in my mind that we would score 95. And this is really disappointing because we just couldn't make shots tonight, and I feel bad for our guys. We had a couple of silly turnovers that led to easy baskets for them, but we just couldn't make shots. And we, in my mind, are really an outstanding three-point shooting team, and we didn't shoot it well from the three-point line or the field. And we had some great looks tonight. So just disappointing for our guys that our shots just didn't go down.
When the shots were falling, I think it was just 4 free throws for you guys through 2.5 quarters. Is that something that you want to focus on and tell us guys?
Yeah, again, we were aggressive. And we just couldn't get to the line. This was a really good referee game. It didn't have anything to do with the referees. We just couldn't get to the line. And when we got in there, maybe we had a couple of careless turnovers. But for the most part, this was a night where, and just talking with Billy in the back in my office, I think we had somewhere around 12 to 15 wide open shots that we normally make that just didn't go in.
It's got to be really frustrating because it's not, like you said, you had plenty of open looks. It wasn't like they were playing lockdown. You couldn't knock them down.
And again, and that's why there may be something to us having shoot around in this building because it is something about what, we had the little experiment with shooting the last time here. We couldn't get in there today, and we scored 107 points and shot 50% from the field. We needed that night tonight, right. Especially because our defense was so much improved. And but again, we're back tomorrow, and hopefully we'll have a better energy. Wasn't bad. We just didn't shoot the ball.
Was it just the quantity of this shot? It seemed like in that third and fourth quarter there was like 10 times where one shot would kind of turn the tide.
Yeah.
How frustrating is that?
Again, yeah, we had a couple of shots there that it could have turned the game around a little bit, but we also gave up a couple of offensive rebounds when we were trying to make a run. But again, our guys played hard. I don't think there are many NBA teams that can play this type of a defense against a prolific offense like this. So, hopefully tomorrow, hopefully more of our shots will fall, and hopefully we can continue to play this type of defense.
Coach, defensively, what was so effective that allowed you to hold them down like that?
Again, for us, we put a big point of emphasis on our pick and roll coverage. This is a pick and roll team. We put a big point of emphasis on keeping a body on Durant, just making him work hard for his shots and not picking him up inside the three-point line, picking him up above the three-point line. And, fortunately for us, he missed all 6 of his threes because we thought we had a hand in his face and somebody up at the point of attack at all times. But again, make a few more shots, we'll be a lot happier tonight.
Avery, what do you say to MarShon after a night like this? He's been so good for you, and then comes human almost.
That is not football. We're back tomorrow night. We're back tomorrow night, and it's a quick turnaround with this game, and we got to come in and hopefully the guys will get out a little bit earlier before the game, get some shots up, and let's try to get on the road on a tough road trip with a win.
You said this about the gym and then wanting to be up here. Would you do anything different tomorrow to see you have them come in?
Yeah, we're just gonna come in a little earlier before the game and get the guys out on the floor, get some shots up, and again, you know, we make our shots tonight. We'll have more assists. And I think we probably would have an effect on our turnovers. We would probably have a lower amount of turnovers.
In terms of MarShon, he's been that, especially when getting in the paint, either like the last game, he's dropping his passes off or making some runners. You think he maybe, after getting stopped at the rim a couple times, got a little pass?
Not really, and I just thought, you know, he still dropped it off sometime. We were still unsuccessful at finishing our shots. But, you know, we want him to be aggressive. And, again, it's a long season. You'll have nights like tonight. But I'm really looking to see not only MarShon, but our whole team to see what kind of bounce back mode we'll be in tomorrow night.
Is Deron okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
Avery, other than shooting around here before games, is there any other tricks or exercises?
That's it. We'll next time, you know, when we come off of this road trip, we're going to shoot here, and hopefully it'll have a better effect on our confidence, and we'll have better results.
Do you think there's any sort of relationship between how bruising and physical they can be inside with poor shooting outside? Oklahoma City?
No, not really, because their big guys are not guarding our perimeter guys. Yeah, so I don't think that has any effect.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.